You are watching this video because your Trailblazer has a headlight out and it's time to replace it. I'll show you how. Sadie, Kate's driving around with a headlight out. What are we gonna do? We're gonna show Kate how to replace her own headlight. That's what a good dad will do.
Yeah.
You can easily replace this headlight on your Trailblazer with just simply 2 screwdrivers and a couple of clips. I'll show you how. Most likely your owner's manual does not tell you that you need a 9006 light bulb because they want you to take your car to your dealership and pay them to do it. Basically, it's just a matter of removing the 11 clips on your grill. There's 4 clips on top, there's 1 in the center, there's 2 under this headlight, and there's 2 under that headlight, and then there's a couple more on the bottom. We'll show you how to get all of these clips out. Start with any of the top 4. Basically, it's just a matter of getting your screwdriver in there so you can pry that clip apart. Here's one clip. The next clip's a little hidden. Now we do the 3rd one here, 4th one. If those clips have problems coming out, simply depress the tab with 1 screwdriver while you pry with the other. Okay, now the middle clip you have to reach your hand under and just pull it out. Okay, next we're going to have the clips underneath. Okay, for the bottom 2 clips, you just get your fingers under there and pry them off. You won't get the screwdriver in there. Pull evenly like she is, and you might even pinch your fingers a little bit. Pull evenly like she is so that you don't break the grill. You don't want to break your grill and make your car ugly just because you have no headlight. By the way, it is illegal to drive around without a headlight. Now this side, you do the same way. Just do it as a unit. If it won't come out, then the next step, and I can see it's in there pretty firm. Okay, so stop. The next step is we're going to get a piece of cloth and get behind here with that screwdriver and protect the grill from scratching or breaking. We wrap the end of the screwdriver with a piece of cloth, still enough to get in there. Now hang on to the hang on to the grill so it doesn't fall onto the ground. And same with the other side. Now this time, when you get under that other light, the entire grill is going to come off. You get in there with that screwdriver, pry it open. I have full confidence in you, Kate.
Thanks.
Well spoken like a father, right? Okay, we're going to pry off the last one. Remember, hang on to that grill so the whole thing doesn't fall into the ground and get all scratched. There it is. Okay, now we'll set it down. Let's set it to the side just so that we don't step on it and break it.
That's dirty. Look at those ladybugs. Oh, what's this one?
Lots of interesting things in the grill. What's the last thing that went through that bug's mind when you hit him? His butt.
Oops, there it goes. Now
for the next challenge, and this one's really easy. This tab needs to slide up. And it slides up and unlocks, okay? Okay, the next tab is back in here in the corner. Go ahead and get that one. Just simply lift it up. That one looks like it could be a little rusted. Might have to persuade it just a bit. There it is. Look at that, with her bare hands, no tools. Pull these 2 tabs up, make sure they're all the way up. They have like 2 stops. Otherwise, that won't come loose. Now, you will be able to pull out your headlight only about 10% because we got a few other things to do. Remember, people, this is easy. Remove that tab, or push that tab through.
Oh, come on. It's getting caught on the ledge.
Oh, it's almost through.
Oh, there we go.
There. Just pops through. Okay. So what we're doing is releasing the cabling. Now there's one more step. The next part is to get this assembly out from the housing. Sometimes we found that the bumper, because it's very pliable, sometimes that bumper keeps the ledge of that from coming out. So you may have to get down there and push it in. You can get your hand in like this too and wiggle it around until you get it out this far. This is where you want it. And then part and pop this clip for that electrical wire. And you have to do it probably from the side. wiggle it while you do it. There it is. Okay, on the good side, I'm showing you that the headlight is this one. The driving lamp is this one. During the day when you drive, this one turns on. At night when you drive, this one turns on. This is the one that's out. Well, it's not out, that's the good side. But over here, this is the one that is out. We're going to pop the cover for this side. Remember, it's that side that the bulb is out. This one was the day driving lamp that we do not need to replace. One thing that I always caution people, never put parts in your engine compartment because you might forget about them and start your engine and then these parts fly around. So put them over by your grill. Okay, pop that clip just like you popped the other one. Now that the clip is loose, now you're going to have to, and you can leave it there, you're going to have to grab this and give it a twist. Counterclockwise, about a quarter of a turn. There it is, and pull it out very carefully. Now take the wire off, there it is, and that's the part that you're going to replace. Take a look at that bulb. You can probably see the filament is broken.
It tinkles.
It makes it sound, no, don't do that to your new one, because you could break it. But this is the part where we get to get the new one in there. Kate is going to don her camo gloves. First, let's unpackage that. Well, no, you have to have your gloves on for that. By the way, don't leave your tools inside the car, because if you start your engine and lose it, I recommend just setting it down somewhere where you can't put the grill back on without it. Hey, Kate, wouldn't it be fun to leave the grill in the street and leave your headlight laying all wonky? And then pretend like you ran me over. I could lay on the ground and see what people do.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, so twist it. Actually, connect the connector to it. So basically, we're going to reverse everything we just did. Connect the connector to it. Other way.
Oh.
There you go. It only goes in one way. And you can see the tab. Now, put the bulb into the housing and give it a twist. Start up about 3 or 4 o'clock position. You want to make sure it's housed properly because this is where it's sealed to be rainproof. Always be taking the time. There,
there
see how it went? And I knew it wasn't in, but it would be at a 6 o'clock position and it had to make that snap sound, just like you did. Okay, so add a caution when you're working. Remember, this one is dangling by a thread, so you don't want to let go of that. Next is the cap. Go ahead and cap that. That keeps the moisture out. Okay, and then the clip for the electrical for the entire light housing. And the trick here is getting it close enough so that then you can clip it in. Okay, and it clipped, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now this is the part where you line everything up and get it as lined up as good as you can. And before you get too carried away, we want to put that piece back in where it was. So reach behind there and push that clip into the hole. Yep, there it is. Okay, it's in. Now remember, your light will still be loose because now we have to line it up. You see where that hole was? Line it right into that hole. Okay, we're going to put the clip in back in this corner, back in that corner first, because that one's harder to see and harder to align. So you want to do that one first. It's important to take the time to get all the parts in correctly.
Gotta get my fingers in there. There we go.
Okay, so stand just above it and then clip it in. If it feels like it doesn't go all the way down, then just wiggle it back and forth until it does go down. You can also put the head of the screwdriver on top of that tab and give it a couple of pounds just to make sure it's down in. Now it's secured correctly. Look at that, the headlamp is in its place. Before we do anything else and reassemble the car, let's test those headlights. Go ahead, Kate. We have full confidence that you did it right. Oh, it popped. It turned red.
What?
Yeah, it burned right out.
No, it didn't.
Ah, $11 down the drain. You gotta have fun while you're doing these kind of jobs. Okay, headlights work. Okay, next we're gonna get that grill back on. We've got the light housing on. We've gone through the checklist to see that we've clipped everything back together. And then we've double checked it by pulling on it. And now we're gonna get that grill in place. Do this guide first. Snap in this one first. Watch your fingers so you don't. There you go, there's two. Oh, careful. Okay. Do the other two top ones. Now, under the headlight, we're going to push gently so you hear two clips. Hear that? And she got two clips over there. Did you get two? There's two. Let's get the underside next. There it is. Now do this one. Watch your fingers so you don't pinch them. See how she had to lift it a little bit? And then with the palm of your hand so you don't break your grill, because these grills are very fragile. The palm of your hand, you want to push all of them. Now give the grill a good shake to see that it's not loose. All right. Now you can resume driving legally. Okay, this is declared a success. If this video helped you, please give thumbs up. I do encourage comments because we are not car professionals. We're just drivers of cars. I'm a dad and this is a daughter, and we're just figuring this out together. We just saved at least $55.
100 if it was a half hour.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
$100.
Mechanics.
See, Kate's learning. She's even
David, little tidbit.
So now we could go spend $100 somewhere else.
Yeah, my savings account.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How about clothing?
No.
No? How about another dog?
Yeah.